Hi there guys, we're taking a look at Module 3, Lesson 17. And this is about drawing the coordinate plane and points on that plane. And let's see, so the opening exercise, let's see if I can make this a little bit larger and choose something that will show up. Draw all necessary components of the coordinate plane on the blank 20 by 20 grid provided. Place the origin at the center of the grid and letting each grid line represent one unit. Okay, so if I just freehand my, oh, that's not so good, but anyway, my X and my Y, I've got that in there, and then here's 0, 0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10. And so I could also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's 10 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's negative 5, negative 10, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5, and then negative 10. Okay, so we've got that set up. Then it says locate and label. Let me go in with a different color that will show up. Locate and label. They're going to give me some points to plot, right? 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 2. Okay. And I don't know, does it say, yep, it says label, so I better write that in there. Got that. And then 8, 4, so over 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll label 8, 4, and then I'm just going to check off, yep, I did that. Negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 8. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's negative 3, 8, got that. Negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I should know how to do that faster, but anyway. Sometimes I just count. And then 0, 6 is right here. Got that. And then negative 1, negative 2, negative 1, negative 2. Got it. 10, negative 2. 10, negative 2. Okay. We got that labeled. Okay, let's go to that. Was kind of fun. Then I'll enlarge this one too, because this one says draw a coordinate plane on the grid below. So we first have to draw that out and then locate and label the following points. Okay, so I'm just looking at some of these numbers, and then I see this title of a numbered scale on one axis. So if I come in here and I draw my X and my Y, right? Some of those, I see my 4, 3, 1, 6, and 9. So that tells me that this can stay 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, negative 5, negative 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this, oops, I was going to do a negative, but it's a positive 10. Okay, so I've got that taken care of, but wait a second, you know what? The first digit is okay, negative 5, negative 3, negative 4, 6, 9, but then the second, the Y, I have to make these bigger, like the scale has to increase, so I'm going to say this is, I would say this is going to be, I'm going to erase that and put in 25, and yeah. So remember how when we would graph, we would do this, we would change the scale. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I don't want to go that big, but what if I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then this is going to be 50 up here. So this is negative 25, negative 50. Okay. So now let's see how this works. So if I go over -4 and up 20, that is -4, 20. So we got that. 3, 25, 30, 35. So there's -3, 35. Got it. Over 1, down to -25, 30, -35. So let's go 1, -35. And then I go over 5, 6, and I go up 5, 10. 6, 10. Got it. Then I go over 9, and I go down -25, 30, 35, 40. So that's going to be my 9, -40. Got it. Okay, so that was important to kind of look at my numbers and figure out what I need as far as numbering. Okay, let's see about this one. This says something about a decreased number scale for one axis. Oh my gosh, look at that. So now I see I've got some decimals in there. So this is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to draw my line. It's a little wobbly, and then this one going across my X and my Y. And it looks like my X I'm going to have to modify, but my Y, 4, 7, -5, that one can probably be fine, right? So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10, -5, -10. And then I have to figure out, I wonder if I go 0, 1 tenth, 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths. So 5 tenths, which is half, and that would make this 1. So what about 1, 2, 3, 4? So this is going to be -5 tenths. I should put a 0 in there. And then this is going to be -1 whole. So now let's see if we can graph this. So it's 1 tenth and up 4. 0.1 and 4. Then what about 0.5 or 5 tenths? And I'm going to go up 6, 7 right up here. So 7, got it. Then I'm going to go -7 tenths, and I'm going to go down -5. Okay, got it. And then -4 tenths and up 3. And up 3. Got that too. Then I've got 5, 6, 7, 8 tenths, and I'm going to go up 1. Well, that's kind of different, isn't it? So the scale for each axis is not always going to be equal. So then we got to watch for that. This one says drawing the coordinate plane using a different number scale for both axes. So just reading the headings helps me kind of alert to what's next, what's next. So let's see. I'm first going to draw in this, and then I'll draw in this. Got it? And so I've got 14. I'm just looking at some of my numbers. And then I've got decimals. For my X, I've got some bigger numbers. For my Y, I have some decimals. So I think we're going to, so this will be 0 here. And how big do I have to go? I'm seeing 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. What if I go 0, 4, then I go 4, 8, 12. So I'm adding 4 each time. And then that would make, did I do that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12, 16. Okay. So then I'm going to do the reverse of that. -4, -8, -12, -16. But now going up, I have to look at 2, and I've got a half. So I'm wondering if I should go, there's half, there's 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, and so on. 4. So then going down would be -1/2, -1, -2, -3, -4. Let's just see if this works, and if it doesn't, I can just erase it and then start over. So -14 and up 2. This is a little harder, -14 and up 2. Then I go -4 and I go down a half. Then I'm going to go over 6 and I'm going to go down 3.5. I'm going to go over 14 and I'm going to go up 2, 3.5. Oh my gosh. Did I do that right? No, maybe I didn't. I went too, let me do the eraser. I think I went too high. Let me try that one more time. There's my 14 and I'm going to go 2.5. That was better. I think I got confused with 2 problems. Okay. 0 and 3.5. 0 and 3.5. -8 and then -4 all the way down here. Okay. My work is a little bit sloppy on the writing, but sometimes it's hard to write with this pen. Okay. So that looks like we're good. That was kind of fun. A little bit challenging, but good. So keep up the excellent work, and then we'll be doing the problem set.